guys, welcome back to Open Up with Angel B. Today, my guest, he was born in New Orleans and raised in Longview, Texas.
Yes.
Keithian brings the soul of the South and the smoothness of the jazz into everything he touches. From his early days in gospel and jazz groups to writing, producing, and touring alongside some of R&B's most talented artists, Keithian's journey is a true testament to evolution, faith, and artistry. And today he's here to open up with me. How are you?
I'm so good. I feel good.
Welcome. Thank you for coming, for joining.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Okay, so first things first. We're going to take a shot. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you open up. What is our ginger shot? We're healthy here.
Yes, I love ginger shots. Cheers.
Cheers. Let's do it.
Oh, okay.
Spicy.
Takes time with these ginger shots.
You can have your water if you want. You're good?
No, I'm gonna let it burn.
Let it burn. Okay. What song would describe your life right now?
Wow, the song that describes my life right now? Mm-hmm. One of my songs?
Any song, like, doesn't have to be your song. Like a theme song that we're like, oh, that's my life right now. Doesn't have to be yours.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
I know.
I can tell you my favorite song is like Olivia Dean, Nice to Each Other.
Oh, nice.
Maybe that might be the song that describes my life right now.
Nice. What's the name?
Nice to Each Other.
Nice to Each Other.
Yeah.
Nice. You
can be nice for each other. Nice for,
Okay, I'm gonna go listen. No, and I like to ask because there's people that comes with songs that I would have never imagined they saying those songs, and some I don't know. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out and listen.
It's a Ghana song too. To be really honest, I'm like, now you got me thinking.
now he gonna leave and then he gonna text, yo. I have that
That's
song.
exactly what I might have to do. I'm gonna send you a list. Like, this is a soundtrack of my life right now.
That's fine. Okay, you were born in New Orleans and raised in Texas. Tell us about that.
Yeah, childhood. So childhood is Southern. I was born there. I was raised both technically, but back and forth from Texas and Louisiana. It was just a normal thing for us to be mainly during the school year in Texas, and then half the time in Louisiana. And then I went to school in Louisiana, and then came back to Texas. It was just always a back and forth thing.
And why do you moved from New Orleans to Texas?
Well, because my mother's from Louisiana, mm-hmm. and my father's from Texas. Oh, okay. So they shared their life. We landed in both. Mm-hmm. So we go back and forth and got a lot of support with family and things like that.
Nice. Yeah, you need support to raise kids, I think.
There you go, right?
I don't have, but I think so.
Right, yeah.
And does your parents still together?
Yeah. Yep, still together.
That's a blessing.
I mean, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. It's a blessing for sure.
Yeah, I love that. When you think about your family and where you come from, what values or lessons have stayed with you through your career?
Oh man, family values is a real deal. So honestly, like family and friends. Like, we know a lot of people out here, as an artist in the music industry, entertainment industry, but like it's really valuable to keep like a good circle of family and friends that understand you differently than the world do, for support systems, just to communicate, just to understand what you're going through. Vice versa, being there for them too is a thing. It's not always about you. So keeps the energy. It keeps you humble.
Yeah. For me, it gives you a security, right? That doesn't matter what happens in the world or in your career and your plans. And like, if anything goes right, I have my family like to go back to. I think it's really important and it's a blessing. That's why I say, like, when we have that support.
That's true. That's real.
Yes. And faith seems to be present in your story.
Yes, definitely.
From the start. How was your relationship with faith involved as your career and life has grown?
Yeah, so I'm Christian. I grew up Catholic and Baptist at times. I lean non-denomination, but just to get away from all those things. In general, I'm spiritual, based in just in belief of what the higher power God is, and everything. So today is so touchy based upon religion. But the truth is, I personally feel religion is saying the same thing for the most part. And if one wants to judge me for saying that, then I'm looking back at them with a side eye. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very prevalent in my life, and I personally don't feel. I feel that, like, as an artist, especially as we're creative, that it all comes from the Spirit of God. You know, it all comes from there.
Yeah, I believe He gave us the gift.
Exactly.
The creativity, yeah.
And your purpose.
Yeah.
And if it's in His will, it'll continue. So if you honestly take yourself from man and really sit with that, then you really know what's there for you. And intuition and discernment, all those things that land in this space.
Yeah, one thing, and it's not even to judge nobody, but one thing that it helped a lot in here, because we know a lot of people goes to drugs or drinks or stuff. Like, I've been in tons of sessions that one time, like, that cannot get off of my head was a girl. She was pregnant, like, doing coke.
No way.
I was like, and I don't do drugs. And for me, creativity comes from God. Yeah. And when people like, yo, you gotta do something. Like, how are you gonna get loose? How are you gonna be creative? And I always say, I don't matter who is in the session. I'm like, but it's God.
Yeah.
That's who I personally turn to.
Yeah.
So it's nice you talking about that, because it's real.
It's real. It's very real. So I love that you said that or brought it up, to be really honest.
Yeah. Have you ever declined a job or a gig that you felt didn't align with your beliefs? Or
yeah, all the time.
Yeah, can you share it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to talk about that particular job, names. But I just do know that there's things that I'd be like, you know what, I can't do that. There's sessions I won't go to. There's places I won't perform. There's things that's not really in my spirit, you know, to understand or to do, and I don't want to expose myself to it because I like me and what I believe. Honestly, dude, I'm not kidding you. Like, I'll talk to my team about certain things that don't feel right or feel good or feel wrong and let it go real fast. And I know they attest to that. Honestly, we talk about that often. Thank God I have some everybody's on the same page.
That's nice. That's important to have your team all on the same page and trusting your decisions too.
Yeah, we trust each other's, and it just kind of works that way.
Yeah, we're now on we do whatever to get what we want, right?
Like, I mean, not if it's not in, like, the good light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not at all.
And what role does spirituality plays in your creative process? Do you do anything like before creating, or just come naturally?
I'm all natural. Like, I think that if you live in the spiritual world, you never have to step back into it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, you're always there. It's always with you. And if you want to talk about prayer, I do that all the time. No one knows that it's happening. I'll just do it. And you don't have to announce it, talk about it. A lot of times, I'll even say random stuff, and people will be like, oh, and if you catch it. So, yeah, it's just always there. Yeah. I think like I said, creativity is a spirit from God, and moments, like, it flows. So sometimes you get that. If it's not there, the spirit done pass through you, and it'll be back at the right time. So, you know what I mean? So
yeah. I talk to God all the time.
I know, right?
Like, I'm crazy. Like,
No, you're not crazy.
All the time, right? I feel doesn't have to. Of course, you have those moments that you're gonna pray. You're gonna, bend your knees before bed when you wake up. But, like, during the day, I swear to God, I'm always, like, talking to Him, and I feel like to stay in the spirit.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And do the right things. Even when people get on your nerves.
No, that's the most time. You'd be like, okay, let me go into this real quick before I respond, or what may happen.
Yes. You wear so many hats, right? Welcome to the club. Artist, songwriter, producer, music director. You move maker too, right?
Yeah, filmmaker, yeah, exactly.
Filmmaker. How do you balance creativity with the business side?
It's all creative. So I balance. You know, it's funny. I call it creative business because I mean, I don't feel like we are in the business as we make a living. We're making money, you know, to it's career. So there is the business, but you also, as a creative, I just dive into it. And my beliefs is that like a lot of this comes from talent and understanding how to maneuver, and the way I based upon how I feel for my creativity as an artist is based upon like that absolute knowing that other people may not know. But then when you get this whole business thing, I honestly base that off of it too. Just because if you believe in the product, then the business will come. There is a place where business needs to be pushed. Mm-hmm. So you just also have to faithfully believe in that too as well.
Yeah. And took a time for you to find your team. How did that happen? Because now you have your manager, you have people that like join your team, which it's a blessing, and it makes everything a little easier. I feel like how that came to you in place.
Oh, well, it came to me because I actually let it find me in the most timing is the word, but honestly, it just kind of finds me, like, in a sense, for the most part. You know, you put things out there from time to time and you let things happen. But genuinely, I was just having this conversation on my way here, quite frankly, with you know, just in general. And I was just saying that, like, if it's not a certain belief, I don't really think we don't have to work. You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be passion. We live in we work in an industry where it's so much ambition and passion, belief, and you kind of have to have a little crazy, if that makes sense, delusion. Oh, yeah. And a lot of that's based in the way it continues pushing foundation wise is passion and genuine belief, which brings out trust, which brings out all these other factors. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I honestly let it happen like that for the most part.
Yeah, it has to be aligned.
Yeah.
How do you handle moments where things don't go as planned?
Depends on where it is. Some things I might throw something. I'm just playing.
No, it's fine. We all like scream.
I might kick, scream. No, I don't know. Most of the time, I was taught. My pops used to tell me it's like not what happens to you, it's how you handle it. Mm-hmm. So I try to stick with that, to be really honest. And then like I'll have friends and some people tell me like, yo, you can't be so more emotional on certain things, and I'll take that advice. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we artists, we are emotion. Like
we are
like emotion.
We are naturally emotional.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be. Yeah. We're giving what we have to give. Mm-hmm. So it's emotional. Yeah. So I get it.
You got to balance.
Yeah, but most of the time I try to work on it. That's a strength that you have to kind of continue to build too, to be really honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine to hear. I went to your listening party.
Yes, thank you so much. I had so much fun.
Congratulations for you, the producer, everybody in the team. And you say the passing of your brother inspired that project. This was immediately what happened, or you had your grieving to process first, and then you went to create. How did that work for you? I'm just saying, because me personally, last year I had the worst passing, and my family was my pops.
Oh, I got you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I shut up. Like, I didn't want to write. And I always ask people that went through similar, like, what happened to you? How was that process?
Yeah, you know, the process for me was interesting because the truth is I had a project that was getting ready to come out, and it slowed down, I will say, but it didn't slow down. So I had the first song that I had that was hitting radio and was streaming and it was doing really well. It's a song called Chance, and it did more than any other of my other records at the time. And the truth is that it was a slow process, but a fast process, but a numbing process for me. So it was happening. People were excited, and I was just so numb. I would go through the motions and I would give what I have, but I was honestly numb. why I have songs that I recorded that was recorded like on the day before he passed or a day after, and it even though it's sentimental to me, no one knows because the subject matter is totally different, right? But I did have to go through a grieving process, and after I went through the grieving process, I realized it was time to talk about it, like, and it felt good because I mean, like, that my brother was private in general, just how he is. He shares with me and his family, but he didn't outwardly share. At the same time, as an artist, it's a gift to be able to outwardly share. So I think that was just a lot of processing first and then sharing. Even though music was out there, it was insane. Like, it was one of those things. And I think that's the first time in my life I realized that you put music out and it starts living for you. You know, like, people started pushing me, and they knew I was going through stuff, but they also pushed me in the most, like, very patient but gratitude or respectful, all those things. And then, I mean, I remember shooting a music video, and my cousins came to the set. My brother was my stylist and sometimes creative director. And I just remember that they would just show up and they're like, oh yeah, I know you're going to be there. And they would be working on set, and it's like, oh, so the support's there. Or like some friends, they would have some special moments that they knew, and they would just be like ready to do something that I didn't even know. So I don't know. I do know it was really interesting. I really, really retrospectively appreciate that. Even my producer, some of the songs we worked on, he saved for me for the right timing. And that's a big deal.
Timing is crazy, and how God does. Like, my daddy passed away in the day that my first EP dropped. It's crazy how something that means so much for you can, at that moment, doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, that was huge, right?
Yeah, it's like, was a moment that I would be like so happy, and I couldn't even like celebrate because it was like,
yeah,
okay, he didn't even listen to this. But then life keep going. You have to, like, there's people like, yo, you gotta post, you gotta keep promoting this piece of work that is important for you, but at the moment it's just like doesn't make sense. And then I was the whole year like I didn't record, or I didn't, like, I did some performance because I had to, because I gave my word and I had to, but I wasn't feeling it. I felt like I want to go to Cancun and stay there the whole year, like look in the ocean. And it took like a year to me to go back and to record it and write, and
that's to
be able to really.
Yeah, I really experienced some of that stuff too as well, where I'm just like, wow, that's crazy. So I learned something. I guess we learned this thing where it's like, okay, so you work so hard on earth to be what your purpose is and what you potential, what you set out to. And then you realize that it doesn't matter. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
When you realize, I realized, as I'm naturally ambitious, right? But I realized when that happened, I could have won a Grammy and I probably would have just not cared. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and that was a really powerful feeling. But also now it gives me a place of appreciating and understanding what's real, and helps me as an artist stay grounded. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. Family is everything.
Right.
I will never get tired to say that, because it's like,
it's a real thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Like, we worry about so many stuff that in the end, it doesn't matter.
No, man, it's crazy.
It doesn't matter. Looking back, what's one season of your life that changed you the most?
One season? Mm-hmm. Besides that's the season that changed me the most, hands down. So that was the season that changed me most. Like, when my brother passed, I always had a support system that was too close, I guess like too close. And I, for the first time in my life, felt pretty much on my own in a sense. Of course, I have family and everybody, friends and really close, blah, blah, blah. But my brother and I was just like twin energy. So it made me brave. It brought out perspective of the way other people's relationships. I can't stand when people's siblings don't get along anymore. Like I look at them and be like, how grateful you are. You know what I mean? I was able to be, I grew up a little bit faster and I became a little more brave, lots more brave, I think. Also, I didn't care what other people thought. What God has for me is for me. And it was very precise. And it still is. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm just kind of like, yeah, well, it's that. We work in an industry where you get a lot of no's, you get a lot of ups and get a lot of downs. And I'm just all for it. What I took from that season in my life, that's the most painful thing that can happen to me personally. Like, hopefully I don't go through a tragedy like that, you know, to the extent in general, but I also know I can handle anything.
Yeah, it's like give you a strength, like, okay,
yeah,
if I survive this, I can survive anything.
Yeah.
What's something you had to unlearn to continue to growing as an artist and as a man?
Oh, unlearn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I had to unlearn not taking accountability. How about that? If that makes sense. I mean, like, I could also be in a place where it's not my fault. You know what I mean? Like, everything can not be my fault, or it can be against me, but I had to learn that it's not, and it could work for me at the same time that it just works retrospectively from me. So until you overcome and take that accountability, understand what it is, move forward. That's
you used to take everything for yourself.
Personal. Things more
right.
personal, opposed to what it could be for sure, or what it could not be for the most part. But I had to unlearn that. I like that you said personal. I had to unlearn taking things personal.
Yeah, nah.
Still learning.
Yeah, we learn every day that, because we automatically like, oh, it's my fault.
Right.
What did I do?
Right. Or what do you don't like against me?
Yeah. What? I don't know, because maybe you spiritual too, right? I feel energies. You know, like there's something. One thing that I got peace this year was like, I don't like crowd plays. I always knew I didn't like, and I didn't know why. And I went to Lacma Jazz night.
It's very crowded.
Yeah, and it's just like I feel everybody's energy, and I understood like that's why I don't like crowd, because you just feel everything.
Right.
Like I like to have my space, and you know, and then when I have those interactions, that is a lot of people, then I have to go to a quiet place after. It's like your social battery.
You have to kind of just woo-saw.
Yes. And it's nothing wrong with people. It's just like, it's just too many energy. I had to understand that. But a lot of things, I would get to place and feel people's energy. Like, and you didn't even do anything, but you kind of feel the energy towards you. Like, what's that? Like, what's that about? Like, and you don't know how it's explained. Like that person didn't like me or didn't.
Yeah.
And I had to learn, like, oh, you're not the problem.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the problem. People will feel how they feel about, and a lot of things is projection.
Yeah, projection. Yeah. Perfectly said. Like, projection.
So I had to unlearn that too. Like, it's not my fault all the time. Like, don't be sorry for being you.
Yeah, that's true. Also, don't be sorry for having intuition.
Yes.
Because sometimes you get that. That's actually a blessing. That's the reason why we are artists, spiritual and creative. Because you can have an openness of that. It can flow right towards you, or in you, through you, however it may flow. But you're absolutely right. I think that's a part of that too.
Yeah. We're living and learning.
Yeah.
I say I don't like multitudes, but I love being the show, okay, guys? In the stage with a multitude.
Yeah, that's like, different. The stage is different.
Right? It's different.
I mean, you kind of you don't have control, but you kind of have, you're placed in a place of like, you know, you're giving the energy, they give the energy back. Yeah. So I got you.
Yes. I'm like, I'm not going to speak against what I want. Like, but yeah, if you could speak to your younger self,
right,
the boy in the gospel group,
okay,
what would you tell him?
Oh, well, in the gospel group, dang.
Yeah.
The boy in the gospel group. Oh man, that's funny. I would say I would speak to myself and be like, learn sooner, learn experience, because I was a good experiencer. Like I would experience it. Like I like that part, but I don't think that I took the lessons as as far as they could have gone. Yeah, yeah. I think that's what I would think of right there.
Learn fast.
Yeah, learn fast.
You've been doing this for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
What piece of advice now you would give to a younger artist that is thinking about starting or just getting into the business? What you would tell them?
Learn faster. I'm not kidding. Learn faster. Dive in. Also, I know it's crazy. You're never going to know everything, but know as much as you can, because you're going to know before everybody else knows. And because no one knows. No one really knows. There's a few people back in the day, people did know. Now people don't generally know until it happens.
Yeah.
And that's okay, but it's just the way everything functions a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I would say learn everything about you and what you're accomplishing. Whether it isn't, I know we're talking about music and stuff, but that means that I don't care if you're trying to be a teacher. I don't care if you're trying to be a politician, or you're trying to be in the medical field, or just learn your craft and who you are in that business too.
I feel it's really important who you are.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you start younger, like the person I was when I started is not the person
Never.
I am today. And then I realized, oh, now I know why certain things didn't happen. Like, you weren't prepared. Like, you really got to know who you are. And that's just experience in years, I feel like.
That really is. Years of experience, man.
And now the game is changed too so much from back in the day.
Right.
There's no formula.
Not at all.
It's like nobody knows. There's things that we gotta do, but when it's gonna happen, like you don't know.
And that's what I mean when I say that. Like, there's no formula. Even that there's a formula back then, because I feel like it's more control just in general.
Yeah, they was gatekeeping, right?
Gatekeeping is the word. Yeah. Like, but now that it's that way, I mean, even then people have to know what they want, who they want, how they do it, and all this other stuff. You got to know. But honestly, now you really have to know. You have to convince. You got to make sure people know also too. You know, so.
Yeah. No, just a fun question. What song you would have, or artist you would have played when you cruising with a girl for the first date? Who you would have played?
I mean, honestly, I play some of my stuff, man.
I can't believe.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? You want me to go play some Chris Brown? This in the playlist too.
Right?
You know
if we don't love our songs.
Yes, I'm proud of my stuff, man. I'm gonna promote first. We're like, look, this is my music, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, and then moving forward, we can play other folks.
Nice.
And everything.
I don't think I would have played my songs.
Oh, you might need to try that.
Maybe I don't have like some romantic songs, so I wouldn't play my songs like club. That's why. Okay, so do you want to talk about your project? What's the name of your project?
Yeah.
How people can find you, support you?
Yeah. I'm Keithian. My upcoming project is called Human Center. You can find me on Instagram at iKeithian, and you can follow me there. And there you'll be able to find me on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, TikTok, anywhere you desire. It should be there. I'm really excited. It comes out October 24th for sure. And yeah, we're gonna be working this one for a while. You might see me on the road. You might see me in front of doing shows here and there. I'm really proud of this project. It's really dear to my heart, and I really want to. I feel like it's a launching pad for people to know me and open up. Yeah?
Yes.
Open up.
Amazing. Open up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to open up. And you doing this everything independently, or you signed right now?
Yeah. I'm independent.
Yes.
Yep.
So go support, go follow, watch, stream. We need that personal and direct support.
There you go, that direct right there. That's what I'm talking about. Direct is real. It's real all the way.
Yes. Thank you for joining me. It was amazing talking to you.
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, you guys go follow Keithian.
Definitely.
Go listen his project. And thank you for having here.
Yeah.
You're a vibe.
Thank you, Angel.
Thank you.
All right, y'all.
And see you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Hey guys, thank you for watching. This was Open Up with Angel B. I will bring a new guest every Tuesday, so don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. You don't want to miss it. Thank you for my sponsors, Amplified Entertainment and Sacred Intimacy. And I see you guys next episode. Peace.